Hi guys, and welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to talk to you about my black and gray sleeve that I finally got started. At the end of July, on July 31st, my little brother and I went to Berlin, and I was going to get tattooed there for 2 days at the Berlin Tattoo Convention. The first day that we were in Berlin, we just explored the city, and so we went to the East Side Gallery, which are remnants of the wall. And it was quite interesting to see how much of the wall was still standing, but the artworks are great, and you know, there was some that I could really relate to. Yeah. And after that we kept exploring the city a little bit more, and in the evening we had Ethiopian food. The next day I was a nervous wreck. I couldn't sleep at night because my artist has sent me a draft of what we were going to start, and it was just so much to think about. You know, it was a little bit overwhelming. So I had like a peppermint ginger tea and a smoothie that was delicious. I think it was banana, strawberry, orange. It was just vitamin C bomb, and a little bread roll with jam or something. And my brother took some before pictures of my art. I don't know, my arms are just, you know, I'm so white. Like, I couldn't really picture how it would look all black, you know, not all black, but with black and gray work. So yeah, we took several pictures. Then once we got to the tattoo convention, my tattoo artist David Giersch started stenciling the jellyfish. So we were going to start with the outside of my arm. I'm sorry, but I'm not going to give you a close-up right now because it's disgusting. It's still healing and the skin is peeling off of me, like I'm shedding like a snake. Anyway, so we were going to start with the outside, and then actually David wanted to use the second day for my upper arm, but I don't know, I kind of wanted the bottom to be done, if that makes any sense. So yeah, that was probably the biggest mistake, because at the end of the second day my arms were just done, and as much as I wanted to continue, we had to stop. And so there's some unfinished business right now that I have to resolve in, I don't know, probably November or so, when David comes to the United States. But yeah, so David started stenciling the jellyfish, and yeah, I was getting ready for my first day of tattooing. Getting the jellyfish done, the first day it wasn't too bad. It, you know, it's the outside of the arm, it's not too terrible. Although I must say, when he got to the elbow, yeah, it's a whole nother animal. Well, it's still a jellyfish, but you know what I mean, like the pain is intense. And then even after that, we still had to do the whites. And so the problem with getting white ink is that your tattoo artist has already been over the entire area with that little needle, you know, so the skin is open. So it's like you have an open wound, and then you go back in and jam that needle back in there, you know. It's so painful. But yeah, anyway, I'm not trying to complain. The first day was okay. You know, I could sleep, and I had a much better rest that night because I knew it was too late. Like, I already had stuff on my arm now, so you know, it was time to relax. And get to know my new arm. At the end of the day, we took a couple of pictures of the first part, you know, of that first part of my arm, and yeah, I was very happy with how the jellyfish turned out. The next day, my little brother and I went back to the coffee shop that we had gone to the day before and had some delicious breakfast, and then we also took some before and after pictures, you know, some progress pictures, which was pretty cool. Yeah, and then once we got back to the tattoo convention, David had already set up pretty much everything and was working on the stencil for the other side of my arm, like my forearm. Here he's printing it out and he's putting the stencil on my skin. When the stencil was on my arm and David started tattooing, I was super happy. I really love how the tattoo sits on my arm, and so yeah, I was just excited and enjoying the convention at that point. Although I must say my arm was swelling up more and more and more and more. Yeah, a little frustrating, but oh well. That same night after David packed me up, you know, packaged me up, like put the tattoo mid, the protective film on my arm and everything, my little brother and I went back to my hometown, so that was another 5 hours of driving, and once we got home I fell asleep immediately. Here's a snippet of the tattoo when we had almost reached the end of, you know, the end of it. Not really the end of it, but I couldn't do it anymore. I really can't wait to show you the heel tattoo, so it'll take another week or so, but yeah, I can't wait to show it to you in one of my future videos. Well, thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you liked it. If you have any questions about the tattoo convention, which I really didn't speak of much, but yeah, if you have questions about the convention or the tattoo, or anything, just post them in the comment section below and I will do my very best to answer them. Yeah, I guess I'll see you guys in my next video, right? Bye!